Are we live? Okay, start of the game. We got UNB against Acadia. I'm Martin Lewis, and with me we've got
David Jackson. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Yeah. We've got a few people in the way, so we can't actually see what's going on yet.
Deep kick from UNB. Ryder Kanuski taking it up.
Yeah, Ryder, class player. Missed the last game. Back for this one. I think he's playing at 15. I thought he was going to be playing at 10, but
no, he's playing in a 10 jersey. He was just covering deep there.
Yeah, there he is. Little half break.
Very quick defense from UNB there, pushing up.
Yeah, Acadia attacking from right to left. The pitch is looking a bit better than it did on the television on Thursday. It's rather windy here.
Very windy.
Trying to keep our notebooks in place. Yeah, it's a knock-on advantage. Let's see if that defense of Acadia will be as strong as the UNB start. Deep kick.
Good kick there by Johnson. Did it stay in?
Does that sit down? Yeah.
Excellent kick.
Great kick.
So one of the battles today, Martin, will definitely be between the two fly halves. We have Ryder Kanuski at 10 for Acadia, and Caleb Johnstone, at 10 for UNB, who had a strong game on Thursday. So both key figures for their teams.
Yeah, really good game from Johnstone on Thursday, and Ryder obviously missed that game, but back today. There's a steal. I think UNB would be a bit disappointed about the performance they had on Thursday, though. There was lots of penalties, lots of scrums in that game. We hope that we'll have a bit more flow in rugby here today. I think Dawson is, as the referee there, should be letting the game go.
Really, really fast line speed by UNB there.
Yeah,
putting Acadia under all sorts of pressure.
Giving them no space. Cannot pass. No advantage. Well, a bit fast off that. On that D was the offside call. Yeah, good day of rugby here today when we've got two games. We've got this one, which is the bronze medal game, and then later on tonight, later on this afternoon, 3 o'clock, we've got the Munn versus Dal, which will be a hell of a game. Strong wind here again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, difficult one there for Ryder to judge that, but may have got it back. It's a knock on. Yeah, got away with that one.
Yeah, feel tough there for Oliver to place at fullback. It's tough under that swirling wind to take that ball.
Really sat up there, didn't it? It ended up being 15 metres in from touch, and Oliver having to chase in and didn't quite get underneath it. Got Patrick Mansfield at 9, who for Acadia is going to feed this ball. I don't think Patrick played on Thursday, or certainly if he did, he went off injured. Because I seem to remember they ended up having the centre playing.
Big pressure by UNB there. They can dig that out, Acadia. Skip ball by Ryder.
Deep pass. Not quite there. Yeah, good scrum though. Good scrum by UNB. I think that's going to be a real battle, and getting control of that ball from the set phase. We got another line out here. We'll see how this one goes. Five-man line out.
So the UNB lineout's led by Declan McCormick there, who's the captain of the side. A very strong player, influential leader in this team. So needs to claim this ball in the heavy wind. Good take there.
Yeah, he went front, bank a ball there.
Great carry by number 2, Dakota Brown from the Loyalist Club. Unfortunately, he's lost that in the carry. Acadia with the counter, but another knock on as well.
Yeah, let's go back to the advantage. No advantage there from that first knock on, losing the ball in the carry. But yeah, with that line out then, with a strong wind, it's difficult for the hookers there, isn't it, Jacko?
Absolutely. I mean, you need to win your line-out ball end of the day. So UNB will need to react to this wind and play to the conditions, because it is quite strong.
So it's pretty much blowing straight over the top of our heads. So it was a bit of a surprise that that Ryder kicked this side in that first penalty that he had. But there's an opportunity to bang it on the other side of the field.
Acadia did well under all sorts of pressure there. Ryder taking on the short side.
Can
Good
that
clearance
sit in?
kick.
Can that sit down? It does. Yeah, it's a great kick.
It's a fantastic kick. Great clearance there.
We know the Ryder's got a lot of talent.
Yep, Ryder's been in the Atlantic Privateers team for the last 2 years now. He's originally from Capilano in BC. Excellent player. I mean, I wouldn't say 10 is his position.
No.
But in university rugby, you need to put your big players in the key positions. So he's an excellent fullback in 15s and has a bright future.
Yeah, I'd say he's the best 15 in the province and has been probably for the last 12 months or so. I've watched him several times for Acadia in the last few years, and he's certainly been a big match player for them.
UNB putting Acadia under all sorts of pressure at the ruck there, and they've won the penalty for their persistence. Well done.
So was that handled on the floor? I wasn't actually watching the ref at the time. It was certainly a tackle area anyway.
Good clearance there from Johnston for UNB.
Yeah, there's a couple of the lads here from UNB that we coached in the Canada Games against only a few weeks ago.
Indeed, we're missing our good friend Mr. Faber Lemon, who must be here somewhere. Faber's a big part of the UNB squad. I believe he's got concussion at the moment, so unfortunately can't play, but a big leader of their squad as well. I'm sure he's supporting somewhere on the sidelines here.
Yeah, he promises he'd come around for a little chat. Okay, let's see where they go in this line out. Where would you be going then, Jacko?
Front.
Oh, and that's why you should have gone front. Yeah, difficult to judge that. I think they all went front in the overthrow from the hooker.
Great offload by Ryder there. A bit 50-50, but it's been given away.
Retained the ball as well. Okay, now an opportunity to set some phases up. It's a bit of a repeat of that first game on Thursday when we had lots of scrums and lots of penalties. Let's see if we can try and cut this out.
Yeah, the attacking intent's good, Martin. It's just throwing that 50-50 offload when perhaps at this early stage of the game, retain possession, build phases, and get down to the right side of the field. But the attacking intent is definitely there from both teams.
University Rugby, we have a lot of players where they want to sort of move the ball from everywhere, and that's about learning the game as well, isn't it? It's about maturing and understanding the game. Although the loose head here for Acadia looks to be under a lot of pressure from Brian Graham.
What was that free kick for there, Martin?
Well, it must have been something before the ball went into the scrum, but for me it looked like a penalty against the Acadia the Acadia loose head Trayvon Nichols. So it must have been something in the setup that we had from Dawson. Yes, we're just on the halfway line. It's Acadia's carrying. Let's see if they can build a couple of phases now. Let's see if they can hold on to that ball.
Great carry there by Will McDonald, number 4. The Acadia forwards making some real go forward here.
Ryder's looking for that gap every time around that. He's managed to get that centre to bite in on him and trying to play around the back. I think the opportunity was almost there. Pass didn't quite go to hand.
UMB in prime position here to get some points.
Can they get
Great
that offload?
offload?
Oh, nice little dummy, sit him down. Oh, this could be a try here. Oh.
Hit him.
Good pace. Good pace by Brimsar. And that's a try. Can't see who's got it. The UMB bench is in the way. We'll see in a minute if we can get a name for who the try scorer was.
Well, really set up by number 8 Ian Ware for UMB. He did a great carry, built the meters, drew in defenders, and a great offload to Dakota Brown. We don't know who scored the final try. It's a little bit out of our range here, but a great start for UMB.
Maybe we can get somebody to give us a name for a second for who had that try. As I say, the bench was blocking us, so we maybe get it from Faber in just a moment. If he'd come and talk to us. Doesn't seem to want to talk to us, Jagger. What have we done to him?
I'm not sure. It's probably something you did, mate, not me.
He likes me. He likes me. That's a nice shot. Difficult one from there. As it just crept inside, there's a lot of discussion. Referee's got to make the decision. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, AR's both looking at each other, not really sure.
Geez, it must have been a matter of inches there.
Yeah, that was a really great kick from that side of the field there. I know he's got the wind behind him, but it's from the wrong side for the right-footed kicker.
I tell you what, Martin, the UMB Ironman number 8 there, or 8-man as you call it in Canada, Ian Waugh, he's a big physical specimen. He's looking to be an influential player in this game already.
Oh. Difficult one. You think they're going to kill that? Okay, so one of the options we barely ever see in the game is taking that line out there. I don't expect that UMB would be wanting to do that with the strength of the scrum that they've got. I know they had a free kick against them for the last scrum. We'll see what that was for, but the tight head prop for UMB, number 3 Brian Graham, looks to have the real beating of the loose head of Acadia. That's a better scrum from Acadia. Running the hard line from the 12. Push it out the back. Good turnover there. Oh, okay, so the referee has said he didn't release it. It was, you've got to have a clear release before you play that ball again. Dawson there, referee saying there was no clear release and the turnover's no good. So that's another penalty in the tackle area against Acadia.
Hasn't found touch, Martin.
Yeah, it's that
Still
wind
in
again.
play.
Is that going to bounce and sit? Oh no, it's out, and that's fine. It's from inside his 22.
Wilson Davison, who we know has a large boot on him. So one thing really good there, Martin, was the fullback for our UMB, Oliver DePlace. Came into the line really well there.
Yeah, you had the 12, who was a big lad as well. Is Jaden Simmons, and he ran a really hard line, probably a little bit ahead of the ball, but run that hard line, held the Acadia defence, and the 15 came around the back. Oh,
UMB with the trick play line out. Didn't quite come off Acadia's ball. Good carry here.
Is there some space on the right hand side now? Oh, the pass wasn't really great. Good run by the loose head prop though for Acadia.
Yeah, Trevin Nichols. He's a very strong ball carrier, very aggressive.
Yeah. Straight in the middle. Unfortunately,
Here he goes again.
Support didn't quite get to him the last time. Good presentation. Oh, and we've got a tip tackle there. It's taking the player up beyond the 90 degrees. So, yeah, laws of the game and try to make it safer. You've got when you make that tackle, you've got to bring him down safely, and UMB then were just deemed to have lifted the player beyond the 90 degrees horizontal, and that's why there was a penalty. It was nothing more, it was only fraction. So stamping it out at the start, trying to make sure that we don't get any more of that in the game and anything more serious.
Absolutely. It's a great clearance kick from Acadia here. They are really in a position now to take control. And they haven't had a lot of possession, territory yet, Martin, so this would be a good opportunity for them to attack.
Yeah, I'm just looking. The wind sort of swirls a bit. I think it's going pretty much straight across the field. If anything, it's favouring UMB slightly, but pretty much straight across the field. So no excuses for Acadia not to get some field position. Bit static, a bit predictable there from Acadia. So Wilson had a nasty injury last year and missed out on playing much rugby. Came back and played for the Celtics under-19s in the Atlantics, and saw him there and asked him why he hadn't been involved with the sevens program for the Canada Games, and he because of injury hadn't really been playing, and that's why he wasn't involved. And we dragged him in the last minute, even though he had a broken thumb as a non-travelling reserve, and we knew that his thumb was going to be better, so he spent the last month of our training campaign in camp with us, and unfortunately for him, nobody got injured, and he didn't get the opportunity to come to Newfoundland, but yeah, certainly would have been a strong contender for a position on our Canada Games team.
Here goes the big number 8 again, Ian Waugh.
Yeah, good carry. It's a fumble. Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, good strong carry. I think that the UNB pack seemed to be a lot stronger than the Acadia team.
Number 12, Brent Clemmer with a good carry there.
Yeah, big lad.
He is. He's got some good skills on him there too.
Yeah. Yeah, see him carrying hard and even running those dummy lines as well, where he's not necessarily using the option, but he's going to hold the defence because they're expecting the ball to come to him. Okay, so line out to Acadia. Where are they going to go? Looks as if they're going short as well. Stolen by Munn.
You've got to win your set piece, Martin. It's pretty critical.
Yeah. Forwards decide to win the game. Backs decide by how many. Yeah.
Here goes Clemmer again. Another strong carry by the big number 12. Great offload to 13.
Yeah.
He's flying through there.
Yeah.
Sawyer Willoughby.
Big carry.
Running in for the try. Outstanding.
Big carry. Good. We spotted him very early, didn't we? In his skill set. Jaden, it looks as if not Jaden. Sorry. Brent looks as if he's a real prospect there.
Yeah, combining some physicality there with also a good offloading game. Well done. But it all stems back to the line-out set piece in general, Martin. If you don't win your set piece, which Acadia lost there, it makes life very difficult, especially when you're under pressure with territory and possession.
Yeah, it's tough with this wind. You know, you pretty much know you're going to have to go short ball against that wind there. You haven't got much of an option, and then it's how do you manage to beat them at the front, Jagger? What's the game plan? At
the end of the day, both teams, it seems their line-out structure looks to snap to the front, so they really need to show aggression and just back themselves to win that ball, even if the opposition knows where it's going.
Yeah. Oh, nice little hitch kick before his run-up.
He's got a very good kicking game, Caleb Johnston. Another conversion now.
Yeah.
A successful conversion, should I say. We're still debating the first one.
Still debating the first one. Don't think anybody really knows. Yeah, so score 12-0. let's see what Acadia do with this kickoff. Again, it's they're setting up to be kicking into this wind. It's going to hold up in the wind. The last time we had it not actually go in. Well, when I say it didn't go 10 meters, it actually went about -2, I think. It came back over his head and went into touching his own half. He's got to go longer here.
Much better this time. He's adapted to the conditions. Here goes Declan McCormick, the skipper for UMB Ironman.
Yeah, good strong access there, isn't it? That's a big nudge. See what Ryder can do here. Oh, we got an offside penalty. Think, yeah, plays in front of the kicker, I should imagine, unless it was from the ruck before it. But yeah, offside was the call. Should imagine it was the fact that the ball was passed back, that long kick, and the players ahead of the ball. We got Luke Van Dam taking a photo of us here. Yeah, players in front of the kicker. So yeah, you have to retire behind the kicker, or somebody from behind the kicker has to play that those players ahead of him onside by running forward. Yeah.
So this is
stupid
the first
game, isn't it? Stupid, complicated game.
We all love it, mate. So the first opportunity really for Acadia inside the 22 in terms of attack. Let's see if they can execute this line out first and put some pressure on, which they've done nicely in the middle there, forming for a drive.
Back to Ryder, better pass, coming inside. Oh, a little bit of. Oh, he lost the ball. It was a nice little bit of play before that. It was a set move, probably going a little bit lateral. Needed somebody to re-straighten it there, and unfortunately that last pass didn't quite go to hand.
Yeah, Ryder Kanuski combining well Jaden Simmons and Tom Forsyth there, but just didn't quite come off. But we do like the attacking intent once again.
Okay, what are UNB going to do from here? It's they've got their 8 and their 12 with big strong carriers. They're inside the 22. Are they going to try and set this up and then exit from there, or are we going to see the 9 take it on himself and use that wind and bang the ball down? There's plenty of opportunities for 50-22s here today, isn't there?
Here he goes again. Ian Watt.
I think he's taking it outside his 22 though, so they've now. They're not interested in the exit. They're looking to carry the ball anyway. Yeah, by carrying it outside of his 22 there from that scrum, means that if you pass it back in, you can't go directly to touch. But we've still got some big carries again from Brent Clemmer, who's having an excellent game so far. There, I think you can tell the difference. Yeah, it's me looking at the backs and you looking at the forwards.
Well, they're interlinking quite well now, Martin. They're we're seeing some good connections here with the UMB team.
Yeah,
they've made their way up 50 metres now, and there goes Clemmer again. Another strong offload. Yeah, they're trying to play. As I say, on Thursday there were so many scrums and so many penalties. It was very difficult to see any continuity in the game. Even as the love that we have of the game, it became a bit difficult to watch. Oh, well held. He still managed to keep hold of it.
Yeah. Now it's on right if we go hard. It's needed a quicker ball there. Ryder was panicking there, and a 2-on-1 outside him.
Another carry by the number 3, Brian Graham, who, as well as scrummaging really strongly, he's carrying great round the field too.
Fullback coming quickly into the line out there. That was Oliver Duplace.
So what do we look to do here, Martin? Would you bang it for the corner and look to put more pressure on, or?
I think the way that Johnstone was kicking, I'd probably take the punch here if I were them.
It's well within his range, but it looks like he's going for the corner.
Yeah. I think the opportunity with that wind slightly behind him there, I think he's got. I think he'd have the range for that kick. We've seen him strike a couple already pretty well, and even if it doesn't go over, it's a drop of 22. You likely get the ball back in a similar position. Anyway, they've gone to the touch. They've gone for that line out. It's been a little bit of a lottery over there. I think UNB have had the better of the line outs so far. So we'll see how this one goes.
Of course, this is a bronze medal game at stake right now. After this, we have Dalhousie versus Memorial as well for the gold medal game. So a lot to play for both teams, all teams today. Line out has been won. Great little carry there off the side. Oh, Bremer slipped there before he hit the contact, but he's regained possession well.
Ball presentation could have been a little bit better, but slowed it down. I think they were trying to come around the corner faster and his legs were in the way of that. But we got another penalty. I think it was in the tackle area. Not really sure. I can really see a secondary signal in there from Dawson. Maybe we'll ask him to give us those. But yeah, going for the kick on this one. Going for those 3 points. And in the background, everybody that's not actually watching the Canadian-England final, it's Canada 13, England 26 with about 28 minutes to go, I think. I'm watching on a very small screen and I haven't got my glasses on. Or my monocle.
Your monocle, of course. We did manage to watch the first half. That's why we were slightly rushed getting here for kickoff.
I know, I haven't seen you run for a long time. I parked as close as I could.
Probably not for a long time after this, madam.
I pulled out the disabled badge from the back of the car as well, just to be able to get closer for you.
Again, that's a close penalty shot, but
hey, ours don't seem to be giving much help to the referee there, though, do they? I don't think there was a flag to show it wasn't down. Or well, anyway,
I would love to see a replay of that first conversion, Martin, because it looked
good for me.
It looked good.
Yeah.
There's our good friend walking past, James Older, Director of Rugby for Acadia Men's, a real servant for the game here in Nova Scotia. He's been, as you know, coaching multiple teams, not just coaching, refereeing as well. He's a real servant of the game, so we appreciate you, James.
Yeah, from my time in Nova Scotia, I've seen him involved in senior positions in all sorts of all parts of the games. Although I've never actually seen him, still hasn't played with us. He should put his boots on and have a game sometime.
There's a good carry there by Oliver DePlace from fullback as well, taking it up very nicely.
Yeah, Oliver came into the line later on as well on the on that far touchline, and he looks to have a bit of pace there as well. But he's got a heavily bandaged calf. Hopefully that's not going to stop him too much. But
so apparently he's from Montreal. Obviously come to UMB, and also in his spare time he's a DJ.
Oh.
So he might be leading the celebrations afterwards, depending how this result goes.
Ah. Rocking the party later. Well, he's got plenty of time on the bus journey back to get the tunes out.
It's a long drive.
It's a long drive. I hope there's some refreshments on it. Plenty of water and coffee and tea to keep him going. Okay, Acadia scrum. Yeah, UMB had definitely got the edge on them, but well held by Acadia. That's the first couple of scrums I thought we were going to see a number of penalties here. Bit laterals running.
Need to straighten that, and he's done very well. Well done, Wilson.
Strong runner. He's going to get the offload as well. Now you want to be playing quicker. Yeah.
It's been called up, unfortunately.
That's I think that's for an injury.
It's Bremer, number 12 for UMB.
It'd be a big loss for them if they lose him there. We got Sam Spinney, who's giving us a little smile. We know Mr. Spinney quite well for the last 12 months.
I tell you what, I mean, it's one thing to get it wide, Martin, but Davison did really well there to straighten things up. And as a result of straightening, he made a very good line break. It could have gone all the way if it was a good cover tackle by UMB.
Yeah, worked hard in defence. I think that even if he'd pumped his legs a little bit longer, I think he may have even broken away from it. But it did look as if he started to go down. tackler sort of fell off him. I think we're going to have Acadia scrummage. I don't think there was an incident. I think the referee has actually blown for the injury.
Just called for the injury.
So we'll restart it with an Acadia scrummage, who as they were in possession when the referee blew for safety reasons.
While we're waiting, a small shout out to the UMB Ironmen staff, their rugby staff, led by Nick Woods, the head coach, who played for UMB back in 2019 when they made the Nationals. Matt Berry and Brad Swan as their assistants. And Ron Preston as well, who's a mental performance coach. As we know well, mental performance is a strong part of the game. And it's glad it's been recognised at university level. So shout out to the UMB Ironmen coaching staff. You've built a great program here, and it's evident to see in your performance so far today.
Yeah, it looks as if Clemens going to be okay to come to continue, which is great news, because I think anybody that's been listening from the start will know that how much we are rating this lad. And whilst they're still patching him up, we'll do a quick thank you to the sponsors: the Anvil Beverage Room, Platinum Plumbing and Heating, Valley Tire, Coyote Hill Golf Course, and the Privateers Rugby. Gillis had to get his name in there somewhere, didn't he?
He did. Yeah. Yes, he's enjoying himself in London right now at Twickenham.
Well, maybe not enjoying himself, but with the scoreline. But it's still 13-26. There's still sort of 30 minutes to go. It's hopefully Canada can get back in.
And I tell you what, Martin. Obviously, we watched the first half in a cafe in Wolfville here, locally, and
we're always in cafes.
Just to see the passion of the support for Canada, the Canada Women's Program. Obviously, the Acadia Women's team was there watching, and it was fantastic to see that support. So, hopefully, Canada can turn it around in the last 10 minutes. Apologies if we're spoiling the scoreline for anyone who's watching this game.
Yeah, especially we've seen Canada get 15's program get to the final of the World Cup. We saw a silver medal in the Olympics in the 7's program, and a big shout out for Canada men's getting back into the next Rugby World Cup, which is huge. We know that there's a lot of talent in Canada. We just want to try and get more youngsters involved, so that they can start playing at a slightly younger age and keep building those numbers that are involved in the game and love the game as much as we do. I would say that some of my best memories from the game are probably off the field, and that's the camaraderie and the fun we've always had. But that's with your own teammates and with many mates that I've got from rugby that I've never played in anger with, played in anger against several times, but became good friends, and I'm sure you've got a similar thing, Jacko.
Absolutely, and this level, particularly university rugby, the women's level has always been strong in my time here in Canada for 10 years. The last 5 years in particular, there's been a real rise in the men's university game in the Maritimes and Atlantic Canada. And this is great. I mean, some of these guys could go on to play for their country in the next few years. They have a Rugby World Cup to aspire to in 2027 in Australia. So this is just great to be here in the grassroots of rugby.
Yeah, and this this tournament's a great tournament. There's a lot of good players that are coming out of the Atlantic region. Whether it's be from the stronghold of Newfoundland, or whether it's been from the Maritimes, but there's been some great successes over the last few years, and long may that continue. Okay, we're back on. So as we said, the referee blew for on safety grounds. It's a scrum to Acadia because they had the ball when he blew it up.
Huge pressure from UMB there.
Yeah.
You've got to give it to that front row of Owen Nicholson, Dakota Brown and Brian Graham there for really, really putting the pressure on Acadia.
Yeah, we called it from the start that Acadia scrum was going to be under a bit of pressure. They've held a couple there, but when UNB wanted to put the squeeze on, they certainly did then. Yeah, not much yardage gained, but safely into touch. go from there? We know that they've got a strong line-out. Where are you going to go this time? Got the wind at your back?
Again, Martin, I'll go to the front. It just depends where the Acadia team's defending to start with. I think they've been pushing at the middle and trying to push them forward. But for me, if they give you the front, you take it. As you can see, there's no one there right now.
Yeah.
Taking the front nicely.
On. Yeah, bang the ball in the front there.
Oh, unfortunately, a little bit of a low pass there from 9 to the forward pod and a knock on for UMB. So again, a great spot for Acadia to attack if they can get through to scrum.
Yeah, so we saw Acadia. You know, they competed for that ball. They jumped for the ball, but from their original setup, you could see that there was so much space to that front that it's going to be difficult for Acadia to be able to win that ball unless they mark it up there. You've just got to put a bit of pressure on the thrower to go long, and in this wind it can go anywhere. I think you're pretty much giving the ball away if you go short there, if you're not covering short. So okay, so scrum, and we've gone a penalty to the opposite way. This time this has gone against UNB. So we've had 3 scrum penalties, well 2 penalties and a free kick. At the moment we've got 5 penalties each.
Acadia again were under all sorts of pressure there. They did manage to regain it, but obviously that would be a talk at half time what they do at set piece.
I think Dawson suggested that the loosehead put his knee to the ground, but it seemed as if UMB were going forward quite quickly, so
rapidly.
It's always difficult to see that you could penalise the team that's going forward, but Dawson's closer to it. We'll go with him on that.
So as you can see there, Martin, UMB, with the conditions being as they are, they're defending hard at the front, and they managed to steal that ball. It could be the template for Acadia for their line-out defence as well. Cross kick. What did you make of that cross kick there, Martin?
Well, I'm not sure if he was actually trying to play it to the winger or if it was just a missed kick. I think with anything from there, you're probably going to be going down the field using the wind and trying to get a big long 50-22. But let's say he was actually going for the cross kick to the winger, knowing he had the advantage. He's come back for that.
So it is generally hard to gauge where the wind advantage is right now. It looks like UMB have got some advantage there. But come the second half, Acadia could follow suit and tactically perform in that way as well.
Yeah, conditions play a big part in the game, doesn't they? It's always the debate and for the toss-up before the game, whether you want to take the choice of the wind or play against it. But my preference is always to play with it, because you never know what the heck is going to happen in the second half.
Good strong carry here by Owen Nicholson for UMB. He's well contained by the Acadia defence. Once again, Declan McCormick making a great carry. Borderline offload there.
Yeah, he didn't need to give that then, did he? He was looking for the money ball. I think keeping that ball and keeping the phases going, somebody coming quickly around the corner, playing a quick 1 second, 2 second ruck, and the opportunity was there for UNB. I think he got a bit excited then and decided to try and throw that miracle pass.
So Declan McCormick, captain of the UMB team, he's from the St. John Trojans side. He's also played for the Spruce men's program as well. I'm not sure the context of this, but his first word was rainbows. Thank you, Faber Lemon, for the intel, whatever that means.
Yeah, rainbows. Okay.
Obviously an intellect.
Obviously. Strange name for his mum or dad. Nice little grubber through there from Ryder. Put a bit of pressure. The kick chase isn't very good though. We haven't got any space being taken away from them. Just hold that ball, hold that ball.
Good defence by Matt McGee there with the kick chase.
Yeah. Again, that black wall has been too difficult for Acadia to break down, and they're staying really well connected there in D. And you said, you mentioned a few times at the start of the game the line speed they had. They've not shown the same line speed in the last sort of 10 minutes or so, but they certainly got a black wall there.
quick hands here from UMB, but we call back for a forward
pass
pass by the look of things.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure which one. From our vantage point, it wasn't too obvious, but clearly the ball has gone forward from one of those passes. But intent was there, and certainly from huge improvement for UNB from the game on Thursday, where there was so many penalties and so many knock-ons. I know the conditions were very similar. It was windy, but certainly they've this first half there's been some really good intent and some good skills.
Once again, some good pressure there from UMB, but Acadia have got the ball away. Good.
Yeah, almost then as if UNB didn't really go after that Acadia scrum. And I thought in that position they've got nothing to lose but just go in straight after that scrum. We've seen that they've got the upper hand.
Here goes big number 8 man in war once again.
Oh, don't you start the 8-man stuff. I got enough of that.
We have to talk to our audience though.
It's number 8 to you and me.
8 man in Canada.
8 man in Canada. Okay, they must be really close to the line. And
it looks like Bremer. Yeah, it is. Once again, number 12, Brent Clemmer with a well-taken try there for UMB.
Yeah.
Well, it all came... Obviously, there's a wind factor there, Martin, but Acadia trying to run out of their 22. Unfortunately, Willoughby got turned over there. 8-man or number 8, Ian Ward, took advantage of that with a quick tap, and Bremer secured the try. So really well taken just before half-time for UMB.
Yeah, so we've had the two centres have had a try each, and we're still not sure who's scored that first try. But we will get it. We will get the name of the first try scorer for you. Got a slight injury there at the same time. I think we can probably take that kick as they patch him up.
Yeah, we don't want Acadia to lose heart here because they have defended really well in this first half, and there is a factor with the conditions. If they can come into the second half with a good attitude and start to put some pressure on UMB, hopefully get a bit more possession in the right areas of the field and get some points there.
Yeah, score is 17-0. I think that's good for me. That looks as if you've got to be
Great
good in that
nudge.
one. Yeah,
great
good nudge. So 19-0. Yeah, there's it's all to play for. I think that we've highlighted that the Acadia scrum is under a bit of pressure. There's a bit of structure changes for the at the lineout to be able to defend that front ball a little bit better. But yeah, a couple of little fixes at half time should be able to make those adjustments.
One of the key cogs in any team I coach, and we coach together, Martin, is set piece, and UMB have taken control in that area. They're winning their line out. They're putting a lot of pressure on Acadia's. They're winning the scrums. They're putting a heck of a lot of pressure on Acadia's scrum there, and it does make it difficult to have a platform for any form of attack. So it could be a good halftime chat for Acadia and also for UMB to continue to put that pressure on.
Yeah. You gotta love the piano pushers.
Number 4, Adrian Hahn here. He looked like he was coming off a little bit early, but he's back into the fray. I tell you what, there's some tall timber here, Martin. There's some.
Well, we've always been saying that there hasn't been many big guys that we've seen coming through over the last couple of years, but there's a couple of big lads in the. On the field today, and we know that in the Dalmun game there's a couple of big lads there as well, which is great to see that we've got some athletes as well. They're not just big lads; they're actually they're athletes. They're trying to play some good rugby as well. Certainly, we've seen the UNB skipper Ian carrying hard and good deft hands as well. Okay, so we got a change. We got number 17, which actually is Jacob Conboy. I didn't see who went off though. Looking at Jacob coming on, I think it's one of the front row of the boys that's gone off, so we'll see if we can work out who's at the go.
Not claiming that kick-off UMB, but number 9 has scooped it up very nicely.
Yeah.
Bimsara Peris.
A pet hate of mine, as you well know, is when the ball bounces from a kick-off.
Can't let that ball bounce.
Can't let
Cardinals
that
in.
ball bounce, yeah.
Some good offloading here, and deep in their 22.
Oh.
Intercepted, though, by Renaud Laurent from Acadia. No, my apologies. It was Holden McKinnon from Acadia.
Yeah, trying to play from deep. It's not the conditions to playing from deep. And with the score at just 19-0, it's probably not the time either. Anyway, the UMB have got the ball back.
Unfortunately, UMB have got a penalty there. Just when Acadia was starting to put some pressure on.
Yeah, you can see now that the penalties are starting to mount up against Acadia. That's really coming from the pressure that UMB have been putting them under. So it's a factor that they need to consider. That otherwise we could be seeing yellow cards. So for team repeated infringements, we need to change some of the player attitudes there, and I'm sure that Dawson will be certainly thinking about that at half-time as to, where the infringements are coming from and who's
full-time.
Yeah.
So it's full-time in the Women's World Cup final. England coming out winners there, 33-13, I believe the score was.
Yeah, well, it was always going to be a tough ask against that professional team for England, but well done to the ladies from Canada, Rugby Canada, making the first World Cup final, and our congratulations from everybody here. I know that we've all been supporting them through the whole journey, and it's only great for the sport and the wider appreciation of the game for people in Canada. All right, we saw a lineup that was actually won by Acadia, which has become a little bit of a rare thing. See if Ryder can give us a line out where they can have a bit more of a attacking platform. Yeah, well struck.
Good kick there by Ryder. We haven't seen the best of Ryder yet in this first half. Obviously, he's been defending a lot, and when he has had the ball, he's been on the back foot. But hopefully in the second half, we'll start to see more of that attacking strength that he has.
Yeah, a different gameplay in 10 though, isn't it? It's when your natural position is 15, you should be able to swap between the 10 and 15, the outside half position and the full-back position. But there's a lot more time at full-back, and he's able to show his great pace that he's got when he gets some open field. At 10, you've got to control the game a little bit more. We've seen him try to get on the outside of the 12 a couple of times and try to split the backs. We haven't quite had the passes that have come on, but yeah, it's also difficult when you're under pressure. You're not winning your lineouts, and your scrum is under huge pressure. So let's see where we go with this UNB scrum. Good solid scrum though from UNB. Half time, they knew that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, just before we wrap it up here at half time, again, we'll just a quick thank you to the sponsors without which the weekend wouldn't be possible. So to the Anvil Beverage Room, to the Platinum Plumbing and Heating, Valley Tyre, Coyote Hill Golf Course, and Privateers Rugby. Our thanks from to all of them. And the score is 19-0, and we'll find out who scored the first try for UNB. We'll be back shortly. have. Yeah. Okay, welcome back. First of all, we can confirm that the first try was scored by UNB. It was number 11, Reno Laurent. I thought it was a forward, but clearly it wasn't. Reno was in there and got that first try, so at 19-0. We've had 11, 12, 13 have scored the tries.
Nicely, so getting the ball out a little bit.
Yeah.
That was Dakota Brown, number 2, who scored our first one.
Oh,
Dakota
okay.
Brown? Okay.
Okay.
Nice, bro.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Okay, so Reno, I think we're giving you a false shout out here. It was
Dakota Brown.
Dakota Brown. Well done. All right. Long kick. Oh, nobody really wanting to own that, but it was taken successfully in the end. Let's see whether
Good carry.
Let's see whether the halftime chat has got the messages across. If it's similar things to what we were seeing, or whether there's a few other adjustments that were being made. Good, strong carry there from the substitute, number 17, Jacob Comboy. Yeah, kick has gone straight out. No gaining ground for that one. Yeah, it's always frustrating when those balls go straight out. It's you've got such a huge opportunity for big gaining ground, and you're back 50 meters.
Absolutely. One thing I noticed there at halftime is how strong that wind really is, right? So Acadia should get an opportunity now to assert some dominance on this game as well. 19-0, you can come back from that.
Oh yeah.
It's a good line out though from Declan McCormick in the middle with a good drive from UNB.
It's nice of you to join the commentary 2 minutes in now that you finished eating.
Well, I had to eat my breakfast sandwich. I thought there was breakfast at yours this morning, but
Well, there was. You just too late arriving. There was still some. There was still some in the oven. You should have said.
oh, interception. Number 14 from Acadia. That was Davis Muse, who we know very well from coaching with the Halifax Stars.
Yeah.
Davis, a jack of all trades, who can play anywhere in the back line.
And does.
And
On
here
a regular
goes.
basis,
Here we go.
right,
Now
right,
we're
the
seeing.
opportunity.
Right,
He's looking to give it. Oh, I think Ryder there was.
good support by Acadia there, though.
I feared the way that Ryder was looking at the full back, that he was looking to try to throw that dummy.
It was actually number 16, Hunter Britton, that supported really well there to keep the ball alive when perhaps Ryder should have passed that ball. But
Yeah.
you need to back yourself when you're on attack.
So, okay, so I think that's a change at half time. I think we got Hunters come in and for Mako.
Correct. Hunter's on at hooker. And he gets his first throw now. And look, Acadia now going to the spot in the front there.
It's not straight though.
Execution wasn't great, but
Yeah, not straight. I hope that I hope the hooker wasn't taken off. Mako wasn't taken off for the lineout, because I don't think it was the hooker's
no.
the hooker's fault in
no.
the first half of those lineouts. They were just being beaten at the front. It's more about the setup, wasn't it?
And in the background, the two teams for the gold medal game have started to arrive. Memorial University and Dalhousie. A number of players that we know well from coaching with Atlantic Privateers, Nova Scotia Celtics, Newfoundland Rock. It should be a real cracker of a game for the gold place medal as well.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. It's I know that Dal have been smarting for the last 12 months about that one, so it's going to be their opportunity to get it back. But in the meantime, there's still a game to be played here. It's 19-0 to UNB. Really good first half from them, and they've got the ball. That scrum is still solid. Oh, actually well held though by
Acadia put some good pressure on there.
Yeah.
Here goes Bremer again.
Yeah, again, strong carry. I think it's Clemmer.
Yeah, we're going from the spelling in front.
Oh,
good
Davis got in the middle
interception.
of it. Was it Davis? No. Oh, the attempted interception knocked on. Unlucky. Yeah, that was the...
That again was Hunter Britton, number 16.
Just come on the field, he's putting himself about, and great to see.
Very Dane Coles-esque.
Yeah. For all those that don't know Dan Coles, not only a good friend of Jacko's, but also an exceptional world-class hooker for the New Zealand All Blacks.
Who won this morning against Australia by a pretty tight margin. Next scrum, Acadia have shored up there nicely, but here goes number 8 again, Ian Waugh.
Big carry. Oh, well, he got away with that one. I think there was. It looked to me as if he was actually brought down and held, and he needs to release that ball before he gets back up. But he's away. He was allowed to play, and the opportunity's still there.
Good intent, getting it out behind there from UMB.
Yeah, we saw Davis having to bite in there, but the structure from the centres in the Acadia defence was a little bit of a mismatch. It was, well, a real dog leg, which is not the way that you want to be defending. It forced Davis to snap in and ensure it couldn't get out wide. But penalty anyway, penalty for at the tackle area there. And this time we've got Ryder going to using the wind behind him, not putting too much distance on it, maybe 10 meters or so, but it's safe. It's safe into touch. But would you be going to touch now with the way that their lineout has been?
Yeah, I mean, it's optimum ball, right? If they can if they can execute, then it's the best possible platform to launch from. But obviously that execution is the key. One thing I've noticed, Martin, is UMB are definitely, going down to ground and getting back up again. It's always borderline. It could be better just to have an effective placement and clean.
Yeah, good line out.
Very good line out.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got Sam Spinney who's on, who
straight away
who
with
we
a
know
strong
and love.
carry. Yeah, we've both coached Sam Spinney in Canada Games for Nova Scotia. He's an exceptional athlete. He's fairly new to rugby, but he has all the attributes to go well in the sport.
Certainly does. In fact, I saw him here on this very field playing for Acadia last year, and went and tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Do you fancy playing sevens?" And I don't think at that stage he knew what rugby was, let alone what sevens was. But yeah, as I say, went to a high school that didn't have a rugby team, or didn't have enough for a rugby team. Yeah, worked really hard, exceptional athlete, and love him to pieces. Out there on the left wing, if he can get his hands on the ball, we know that he'll break tackles. He's on the side of the field where the wind is blowing too, so maybe you'll get a couple of opportunities to pick up some of those loose kicks.
Good control once again at the back from Ian Waugh.
Yeah, 12-8 connection
combined
again.
Really well with Clemmer once again, and there's a good carry there from the right wing, Matt McGee. Brilliant carry.
That's a great try. There was started. Oh, we got our good friend Kyle Bailey, who's coaching one of the coaches at Dal. Come and join us. Yeah, but it was a great try. That was we saw the 8-12 axis again. We've been talking about Ian Waugh and Brent Clemmer. They connected. They combined really well, and then the winger came around. Big strong carry and finished off by, I think it was the 13 finished it off.
I believe it was. That's
Sawyer Willoughby for his second try.
But it all started from that connection from 8 to 12, War to Clemmer. Really, they've got a good relationship there, a good understanding with each other, and just really got that go-forward ball. Matt McGee on the right wing there, he has been busy on several occasions, and he did really well there to keep the ball alive, to support the play, and to set up that try.
Yeah, worked hard to get involved. Nice to see him getting involved. Coming in from the wide to be part of that, and that continuity. The game is all about continuity and trying to beat that rack. Oh, ball's fallen over
Twice, yeah. Did he?
His time was up. He's got. I should know this. It's probably, I think it's 60 seconds. Is it? They keep changing it. I'm
30, isn't it? Shot clock.
Is it?
Is it 30 or 60?
I think it's 60 from the time that they scored the try. So I think that he was told that the time was up, and because it's fallen off the tee a couple of times, the time was done. So he had to pick it up and take a quick snap drop kick, and I think he just pulled it to the left there. Okay, so 24-0. It's looking tough. I think that the next score, whoever gets that, is probably going to decide now whether we're going to have a game or whether the game's over. So let's hope for everybody's sake that we get an Acadia try, and we can have a really good last 35 minutes or so. 30 minutes.
Quick hands there.
Good hands.
Very well done.
Good transition. The race is on now. We've got to get the ball out.
Adrian Hand took that very nicely there. Clemmer once again.
That's the interception. I don't think you're going to catch Ryder from there. And Ryder's in, yeah. Very quick boy, as we know. And there you are.
Really well read.
So when I said that everybody would love to see a try by Acadia to make a game of it, I then thought, actually, maybe there's a few people in New Brunswick that disagreed with that.
I tell you what, Martin, there's been 4 or 5 mini intercepts now. So obviously Acadia are trying to feed off the UMB offloading game and trying to disrupt it there, and it's worked out really well there for Ryder.
Yeah, Ryder was actually facing the wrong way when he managed to get that intercept, and to turn and put the burners on and score though in the corner where he did was a well taken try, and that looks like a great conversion as well.
Outstanding kick by Wilson there, Wilson Davidson.
We saw Wilson land in 2 40 meter plus kicks on Thursday against Dal. Struck that well. I know he's got the wind behind him, but he struck beautifully, and
so hopefully now this gives Acadia a bit of a catalyst to keep pushing. One more try, and
you can change the game.
Both very much in the game.
Yeah, put a bit of pressure. But I think they're chasing the game really. It's the better side for me has been UMB pretty much from the first sort of 10 minutes, and they haven't probably exerted the dominance that I thought they possibly would have by now. But Acadia living off a few crumbs, getting the scoreboard ticking there for the first 7 points. That's 24-7, and as we said, another couple of points and the game changes.
UMB getting a penalty there just when Acadia was starting to get some go forward. Martin, I think you're right. I've been really impressed by this UMB Ironman lineup. I think their game on Thursday against Memorial, they probably put a lot of pressure on that Memorial side, which will benefit the Memorial team for their final against Dalhousie. Very impressive lineup, well drilled, well structured, great offloading game, and obviously they're strong at set piece. So it's been impressive to watch.
Yeah, and not just the set piece. That we've singled out we've singled out both Caleb Johnstone and Brent Clemmer for a number of their plays. We've spoken about the wingers trying to get involved, and also that Oliver Duplace looks like a real athlete when he comes in and joins the line as well. So let's I think the whole side has been playing some good rugby. They probably will be disappointed by the way that they went against Munn, because the game was so disrupted. Lots of errors, real lack of continuity, and it becomes difficult to sort of get into the game and keep the game going. But today the skill level has been much higher, and they're probably showing what they've been doing all season.
Some good carrying there, some pick and go, starting to show their strength and their cohesion there. Clemmer
Nice
once
hands
again.
Went in short and then stepped on the outside of him. Oh, it was another potential intercept. Unfortunately, it was knocked on there.
Yeah, Trayvon Nichols almost had that then. It was good disruption.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was, it was knocked forward. Yeah, it says we got 2 knock-ons. There was no advantage coming from the first one from Trayvon, but back to the scrum for UNB. I've been very impressed by a number of the players here from UNB. Really, some great talent.
Well, if you're looking at people who could take the next step up in rugby, whether that's with the Spruce or with the Privateers or beyond that, 8-man Ian Moore has been really impressive there. Number 10, Caleb Johnston's really showing control of the game, and he has a big boot. And here goes Moore again, and this man right here, Clemmer, has been very impressive. Although we need to give credit, the Jaden Simmons and Tom Forsyth have put a big defensive effort in containing him as well for Acadia.
Yeah, they worked hard, and they haven't actually given him easy yards. They've maybe some of the structure is like that one where they just biting in, leaving that hole there. Just 1 or 2 players who are a little bit lazy in defence, getting around the corner and creating that wall that you need.
Oh, loose ball there.
Okay, that sounds like a potential warning to Acadia for the number of penalties.
Definitely a penalty.
Yeah, UNB opting to take the scrum, which is their right. I think the way that Dawson blew the whistle then, I think he was not just giving the penalty, but also telling Acadia that they need to cut out some of those silly penalties, especially in their 22. As we're starting to see a few more penalties rattle up in the tackle area against Acadia.
One player who's impressed me from the Acadia team is Trayvon Nichols, number 1. He's battled away all game. He's been harassing as McGee takes a carry here off Ian Moore. And a quick pick for number 6 for UNB.
That's a nice try. You saw the space.
Krillin Ledger, very, very well anticipated and taken try.
Yeah, he knew as soon as he was picking that up that there was he was quick ball and he was going straight over the top. He knew that the opportunity was there for that try. Well done, Krillin Ledger. Okay, let's see how Caleb goes with this kick. He's been striking it well. You just named him as one of the players that's been impressing us, and certainly his control has been good. His distribution to his backs has been good. Good solid performance, and the one thing that we also know he's got is a really good boot. What are you saying to the Acadia players if you play in the post now then, Jacko?
Keep your head up. There'll be a lot of changes shortly with the I imagine UNB will be emptying their bench, right, which does always cause, as you know, it causes a bit of a disruption in cohesion. It gives Acadia a chance now to have a go, to really have a go at attacking wise, and get some points on the board.
Yeah, Caleb struck that well, but the wind just took it to the far right hand side of the post. As we said, it's pretty difficult judging this wind. It is very strong. We have the benefit of having a little bit of a shelter behind us, but there's nothing out there on the field.
No, it's a very isolated field in many ways, so windswept.
On the lowlands down here in Wolfville.
Deep
Great
kick.
nudge. Oh, you
Great
went down.
carry.
Great run. Nicely, didn't panic. Kept the ball. Recycled it. Good carry again. Now it's on if they use it. Nice offload. Well done, Caleb. That was a great offload. Probably think you should have given it first time, but when you made the decision to go inside, you then had the offload.
So that's Drace Bills, I believe, the substitute winger for UNB. He's just made 2 fantastic carries in a short period of time.
Real strong carries. He's you can see from the build of him, he's a big strong runner.
And a great carry there.
And again, a second try there or third try for Sawyer Willoughby.
Finished up outstandingly well, but credit has to go to number 24, Drace Bills, for taking that ball from the kick-off, for making a 30 or 40 metre break, drawing in several defenders, making another one, and from there, Acadia a broken defence. They're scrambling, and just the systems, resulted in that try for Willoughby.
Yeah, 2 really big carries.
Number 3, Brian Graham, a couple of really good passes as well in that play. It's showing how UNB really do interlink well. As you know, Martin, prop forwards in today's game need to be able to pass and to contribute around the field as well. And he's showing that prototype really well.
Yeah, we're chatting coming down. I said that the front row when I was playing all those years ago, the warm up used to be sitting by the radiator with a cigarette in their hand.
It's a long time ago, Martin. Long time ago you were playing.
Long time ago. Okay, it's successful kick. We've changed the kicker.
Oliver Del Place that knocked that over. Can see young Finlay McSporran on the sideline here, who was a member of the Canada Games New Brunswick Spruce side for Sevens. He's a big, strong forward playing number 19. Hopefully we'll see him on the field soon. He's only young, and it's good to see youngsters contributing out here. Number 22's just come on as well, which is Owen Matheson.
And he's coming on for, we got 19-20, as you just mentioned, the bench being emptied.
So 19's Randy Smith. Sorry, no, they got that wrong. Finlay McSporran should be number 19. Dakota Brown's come off for a breather. He's had a very strong game, so well done, Dakota.
Yeah, so ball was played by UNB and then not forward and played by his own player ahead of him, so that's a penalty to Acadia.
Kicking tee coming on, interesting.
And also coming off after having a great game has been Brent Clemmer. We've said his name so many times. He's had an outstanding game. Picked up a meat pie as well.
And set up several.
Yeah. Big, strong running, good hands. Ryder opted to take the kick here. Wilson actually taking the kick here.
So interesting enough, Brent Clemmer from the Trojans Rugby Club, he played professional hockey in the United States as well. So he's a multi-talented athlete.
Well, we know that rugby is a late development sport, and if you've got the spatial awareness and you've got the aerobic capacity and the power to be able to play at any of those other sports, then you've got a good opportunity to be able to make a career of rugby as well.
Absolutely.
There's lots of players who have come in from other sports in 18, 19 years of age that have got those attributes, and it's some of the final details of the game take a little bit of adjustment just into. But yeah, he looks as if he could have a real good future for him. And we got our friend Sam Spinney, good presentation, exactly what we're asking him.
Jacob Conboy there linking up with Spinney. And a good carry by Alistair Miller, who's toiled hard all day today.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be a turnover then.
Here goes Ryder.
Yeah,
and once again, Hunter Britton and good support. Very impressive.
Yeah, he's been everywhere, hasn't he?
And that man, Trayvon Nichols, once again with a strong carry. Starting to get some dominance now on the front foot. Unfortunately, it's been a knock on there from Reece Ansoms.
The line speed that they had in the first couple of minutes was just brought back to them. UNB have really putting the pressure on with the line speed from that.
Good tactical awareness there by Caleb Johnston. But this is where Ryder thrives in a situation like this. He's chosen to go to boot.
Yeah, he's inside his 22, I think.
Possibly could have had a crack from there, Martin.
I thought he would have, and just a bit unlike Ryder to not take it on when he's got that opportunity. As I say, it's a strong wind blowing that way. So, if his intention was to try to put it down there and see if he could, or if the ball could just run into that 22 and get that gain of ground, but it's so difficult when you got the wind blowing like this. As soon as you put the ball in the air, it's going to be taken, as we saw the conversion attempts. But yeah, it surprised me there because Ryder's such a good, strong runner with the ball, and he was back in his almost favourite position there as if he was playing 15.
Absolutely. Once again, lineout has been led so well from Declan McCormick. He's been a pretty inspirational leader for his team today.
Looks like a maul.
A little bit high. Again, Trayvon Nichols in the thick of it. Really disruptive.
Yeah, so that was people here shouting his knee was on the ground, but there was a maul before that. There was no real reason that Acadia leaving.
There goes McSporran on the burst of a good offload to Willoughby once again by the look of things.
Ryder make the tackle. If UNB can get that speed.
If they keep their composure now, they could have another 5 points.
Yeah, great carry. And that is
there
a
you
try.
go.
Yeah. We talk about trying to get rucks that are under 3 seconds. I think that was under about 0.3 of a second, wasn't it?
It was very quick, very quick. It looks like Dre Spills that touched it down. It's on the peripheral of my eyesight here.
Maybe we can confirm that when we come back to see his number. Are we confirming who scored that?
Just looking now. It is number 24, which is listed as Dre Spills on our sheet here.
And Andres. Yeah, it was a good quick ruck, and not giving Acadia any chance to be able to get around the corner and set. And this time the wind didn't carry it in for him.
It's been another substitution for UMB. Brian Graham, the prop forward, has come off after a great shift, both in set piece and around the field. He's been replaced by number 18, Dylan Gilchrist.
We got coming over to join us now, Faber Lemon. Faber, how are you, pal?
Sorry, I'll be a second. Yeah. I'm all right. How about you, Martin?
Yeah, really good. Great to see you. And sorry that you're not out there enjoying this deserved victory from UMB, but you must be pretty proud of the boys.
Yeah, I'm really proud. We put in a lot of work on the off season. We had a lot to prove, and I know, unfortunately, we came short against Mon, but I'm so proud of them. We've been playing really good.
Yeah, we've been picking out a few players who have been exceptional that Jack and myself have spotted. Who are the players that you've seen from UNB that have been your standout players?
I would say our number 1, Owen Nicholson, and our number 3, Brian Graham. They've been really good. They've been putting in a shift every game. Also, our number 13, Sawyer Willoughby, has 3 tries, and you can't really complain about that. So I'd say those are the 3 players that I think that put in a really good shift. I mean, all the boys did, but those are the 3 that caught my eye.
Yeah, the scrum has been really strong for UNB for the whole game. I thought there would have been a bit more dominance the way that it started, but they've been so strong. And although they haven't had the penalties from it that we've probably expected them to get, but those 2 front row forwards have certainly set the standard there.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
So okay, so we got and how's the head? How are you?
I mean, it's pretty day to day right now. I mean, I'm recovering pretty good, but I mean, I kind of just had a late diagnosis on my neck, so just it's just a shame, but can't really control it.
Yeah. Well, important thing that's get you back fit, and you're just talking about the front row, and you're seeing that the dominance that UNB have got, and again we've seen the skipper number 8, Ian Ware, picking up and carrying, really strong player.
Yeah. Oh, good phase.
If they come left now, I think it's on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Good hands. Oh.
Yeah. Unlucky.
Yeah. There you are. We got a little knock on, but hey, good to see you, pal, and we'll see you after this game and have a little chat. But thanks for coming and joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me for a split moment of time. I'll give the headset back to good old David.
Cheers, Faber. We love you, bro.
Love you too.
Yeah, probably one of the saddest thing about our ventures to the Canada Games was when Faber was distraught when he had to pull out, injured for the rest of the tournament with after picking up a head injury that hadn't actually been picked up by anybody. It was and yeah, he was the whole squad love Faber, and it was really sad. That's a great old nudge, and that's looking like a 50-22.
22 right there from Ryder Kanuski.
Yeah. So we said that the wind was, it looks as if it's going across the field, but there's a little bit of a push there to that far corner, and that's got to be like that's a 80-meter kick, 80-meter kick
plus.
It's going from side to side with the angle there. Put the ball up in the air and let the wind do the rest. So the importance of the 50-22 is that even though it was Acadia that kicked the ball out, they get the ball back. So the 50-22 is that if you kick the ball from inside your own half, so inside you were 50, and it goes into touch within the 22-meter line of the opposition goal line, then you get the ball back. And they did all the hard work, really good line-out, and the movement and the accuracy of the line-out has been impressive second half by Acadia. They've actually not been going short ball, they've been going middle and having a lot more success there. They've done 3 or 4 times, knowing that that Munn have been defending that short, going over the top of them. Unfortunately, it was then knocked on by one of the backs. Which doesn't happen very often. You don't often see backs knocking the ball on.
Look at that scrum dominance there by UNB. They'll be scrumming for a penalty here.
Yeah, I think I'd have been keeping that one in there.
Yeah, but that's okay. I noticed as the game's breaking up, Caleb Johnson's really coming onto his own as well. It's very loose now to structure. And number 20 for Acadia coming on. It's certainly not Sam Spinney, which we have on our sheet here.
Yeah.
Because he's at least 6'7". He's a big tall lad.
Big lad. So the line of dominance should be continuing here. Let's see how Acadia face under this scrum. They've got a replacement prop on the tight head, replacement hooker, but the Mun front row, as Fabian mentioned, was a strong unit. They've done the job throughout the game. The last couple of scrums, Acadia have been going back, so let's see. I think that tight head position is all over the shop. He's struggling there.
Gotta get that out of there.
Yeah, Acadia did well to get that out.
Number 8 did really well there. That's Reece Ansoms again. He's done very well, and a strong carry too.
Yeah. So winger then just came onto that ball. That was number 11, Reno Laurent, who I think we credited for a try earlier on and found out it wasn't Reno. But yeah, he went to grab the ball, but went off his feet afterwards. But he had the ball already.
Nice, had that stolen. Oh no, we've come back with it. Problem with the Acadia runners right now, Martin, very isolated on their own, easy to pick off. You know,
that often comes from a bit of fitness as well, doesn't it?
Does. But good on Ryder, he's going for the corner now. Hopefully we can get a good line out set piece and apply some pressure.
Certainly,
it's a great kick.
Certainly the line has been strong. Now we had the touch judge, the assistant referee, put in her flag up for it going in, but then I think the wind has actually kept that ball in play and it's gone dead.
Oh, that's a shame.
So yeah, that's disappointing, because that the Acadia lineout has been the last 4 or 5. There had some really good lineouts, going up in the middle, avoiding that front defensive set that UNB have had. Anyway, let's see how this scrum goes. UNB just need to win it and hold it. Give a good platform.
Good push by Acadia there. Bit of pressure on. Flankers need to stay bound.
Oh. Yeah.
Here goes Ryder on the counter attack now. Kanuski. Good footwork to take the outside.
Take him on.
He's gone all the way around the outside.
Nothing wrong with that. Did he not mark that? So
covered it nicely. Number 15 to place once again.
Yeah. Position was great. Took the kick. Yeah, James thinking it was obstruction, but I think James is looking with his Acadia glasses on. Then for me there was nothing in that. But yeah, the opportunity for Duplace to be able to mark that as he jumped to catch it would have given them a little bit more time, but they got the ball away. Yeah, good line out again.
Acadia.
Yeah, it's been a real change in the second half, isn't it?
It was number 6, Keegan McPhail, that took that really well then. Once again, Reece Ansoms, who has appeared later in this game with a good flurry of carries. Showing his fitness there if he's doing that in the 70th minute. Here goes Wilson Davidson again.
Opportunity to see Wilson running with the ball in his hand.
Trayvon Nichols once again with an inspiring carry.
Great carry, holding those defenders in.
Gone through the hands of Conroy there.
Turnover ball, okay. Oh, I thought he was going in for the smash then.
Inside offload to
was that forward? Yeah. Unlucky and forward. I thought we were going to see Hunter just absolutely smoke him. Then he pulled out. I think the opportunity was to as he bit in to smoke the player at the same time as he was catching it. His arms were up in the air, taking the ball. His ribs were free to be hit. You'd have hit the ribs.
Would have enjoyed that. So I guess at this stage of the game, Martin, we have the task of choosing the man of the match. Let's talk about some candidates from UMB. I think Ian War's been at number 8 or 8 man has been a very strong ball carrier. What about from the back line for yourself?
Yeah, well, we've spoken a lot throughout the whole game about Brent, and we know that Sawyer Wilby has had 3 3 tries. So he's got to be in the mix. Brent went off after about 50 odd minutes, but what about from Acadia?
Acadia, number 1, Trayvon Nichols, has had a very strong game. Sometimes on his own, battling on defense and carrying the ball as well.
Yeah, can't ever leave Ryder's name out of this conversation as well, because he scored a beautiful try, and he's been kicking well out of his hands. But there's only one player that I think we can go for.
I think number 12, Brent Clemmer for UMB. I know that Willoughby scored 3 tries, but he's benefited very well from that number 12, setting those up. Outstanding game. He's just been at the heart of everything today. Yeah,
totally agree. I know that he's also been the out for Captain Ian Moore as well, but he had a really strong game. Really like him. Hope that we see him with representing Canada in the years to come.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, we have Trayvon Nichols limping off here with an injury. He's had a very strong game. Hopefully nothing too serious.
Yeah, he looks okay. I think he'll be all right.
He's put in a big shift.
Yeah, these scrums have been really difficult, haven't they, to judge, because we see one that's going back at a rate of knots, and then we see another that is really being held from either side. So I think UMB have definitely had the upper hand in the scrums, but they haven't had the dominance on some of the scrums I would have expected them to have.
One player who's been really impressive is number 5 from UMB, Declan McCormick, who I believe is captain. He's about 6'5", big, tall second row. He's won all his line-out ball. He's been prominent around the field.
Yeah.
And he's a real player to look out for in the future. He's just stolen the ball there, but unfortunately he's been penalised.
I think we're going for a kick. It's interesting choice though. It's 41 points to 7. The lineup has been good in this second half. I think I'd been going to the line here.
Yeah, I'm not sure the context here, whether there's some kind of points differential or something, but for me, I'd be going for another 5-pointer.
Yeah, I don't think there is. I think it's just a straight. Straight shootout for the bronze medal.
Unfortunately, he's missed that. He struck it nicely.
Yeah, so difficult from that distance with the wind blowing across the field to get that judgment right. Sometimes the wind just dies slightly and it doesn't quite give you the draw in that you're expecting. And if only you know what the wind is going to be doing in 1 or 2 seconds after you've hit it. But interesting decision to go for the points there. As I say, the lineup in the second half for Acadia has been good. They've been running it well. But anyway, here we go. Good deep nudge. Spinney's there.
Mr. Spinney, here he goes again.
Always beats the first man.
Yeah.
A little bit of footwork from him. Good presentation. Let's see if we can get those Acadia backs coming around the corner now with a bit more pace. Good strong carry
there from Alistair Miller. Before that, it was Denshams with a great carry. Unfortunately, the bounce pass is not going to hold up there.
There was
it is an advantage.
They knew there was an advantage coming. I'm not sure that the missed pass was the right option from Ryder. Then it was. There was plenty of opportunity to carry that.
Also, good time to shout out to Dawson Leger, who's been the referee today. He's controlled things well. He's got a real good temperament on him. Controls the play well. Very busy in the rugby community as Dawson. He's coaching as well, I believe, at the U15 TARS Nova Scotia Rugby as well at age grade levels. So
Yeah, and high school.
it's high school as well. I believe it's Bayview.
Yeah.
Just really good to see him wearing so many hats in rugby and making a positive impact on the rugby community. So well done, Dawson.
Yeah, it's a small community, but it's there's a lot of people who work really hard, and you've got to take the hat off to the time and effort that people put in. And Dawson's one of those. He's a celebrated coach each time he's involved. But okay, that's just gone not straight. But yeah, seeing him refereeing and being part of everything everything good from Rugby Nova Scotia. Yeah, difficult with that lineout. As I said, we've had a couple of really good lineouts in the second half from Acadia, but that one's just gone off straight. Giving the ball back to UNB.
It feels like that wind is picking up as well, Martin, which for the gold medal game could be a real factor. And
well, it definitely seems windier in my headset. The last couple of minutes, it's.
I'm not sure if he's kicked that out to end the game or.
That's the end of the game.
That's it.
Okay, so that's a final score of 41-7. Congratulations to UNB, and thanks Jacko for that. Enjoyed that. And we've got a nice little game to look forward to. So see everybody at 3 o'clock. Before we go again, if we just say a little thank you to the sponsors. The Anvil Beverage Room, Platinum Plumbing and Heating, Valley Tyre, Coyote Hill Golf Course, and Privateers Rugby. Thanks all for all that you've done for making this weekend possible and supporting youth rugby.